I was on a team in 2000. Bro, think about what we did. I mean, we went 5 weeks and we didn't score a touchdown.
Not 8 touchdowns.
But we had strong leadership in that locker room, Stephen A. And I remember having a conversation because Rod Woodson and Ray Lewis, we were kind of clicked up, and we were like the team leaders, 2 of the team leaders. We had some veteran guys also. I said, let me tell y'all something, guys. They don't take defenses to the Super Bowl. They take teams.
Amen.
I said, now, y'all can get over there and talk about what we're not doing, but I tell you what, we're going to get our stuff together. But when we get our thing together, don't y'all slack off. I'll get the offense together. Had a great conversation with Brian Billick, and we all know what happened. We went to win the Super Bowl, and that defense is one of the 2 or 3
and
great.
By the way, hold on a second.
Our offense won.
That's an offensive-minded head coach, y'all, that struggled because of what position. It is hard to win in the freaking NFL, man. It's hard.
Well, first of all, it's hard to get to the NFL. It's hard. It's hard to get elevated.
But when your quarterback's playing poorly,
but wait a minute. I'm not. Again, Jeff, I get where you're coming from. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but I'll throw this question back at you, Shannon. With everything you just threw out in terms of all the leadership in the locker room, would it have been possible if you didn't have leadership at the head coaching position? Would it have been possible? How would that have worked out for you?
Hold on. I want to say this. No. Let me say this. Hold on a second. No, it does not. This is a misconception about coaching in the NFL. Your locker room, your players create culture. Make sure you understand that.
Yes.
Your players create culture. Your head coach casts vision. He says, man, this is how we're going to go. This is the direction we need to head. And then you get dudes in that locker room who buy that message. They walk in the locker room with guys like Shannon who go, you ain't going out tonight. You're going to come to my house. We're going to get in the books. You're not going to do that. Men, it is the players. Stop giving all this freaking credit to coaches and then putting blame on coaches that have no responsibility in that area.
What the hell is the purpose that they serve?
They cast the vision. They cast the vision, Stephen A. It's important. Yes, that's it, bro. Get all of the coaches.
Hold on.
No. Getting their coaches getting all the coaches aligned, getting everybody in agreement. Yeah. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, all the 30 other people, getting everybody in a vision, in a line, making sure they are putting those guys together. But listen, without buy-in from players, you can be Vince Lombardi and you ain't winning games. I'm just letting you know that's a fact of freaking NFL football. It is a fact.
Shannon, do you co-sign that?
What we found, yes, because what we found out, Stephen A., the Patriot way was Tom Brady.
Thank you.
Coach Belichick had all these visions. He was still Coach Belichick. He still made sure everybody, it was one, it was we and not me. And you left your ego at home. You didn't check it at the door. He said because if you check your ego at the door, you might all of a sudden go back and get it when I'm not paying attention. So he made his players leave their ego at home. Tom Brady.
I get that part, but y'all are the ones that told me that for the first 2 or 3 Super Bowls, that was about the Patriots defense. It wasn't about Tom Brady. Tom Brady adjusted and he learned.
But those were the leaders in the locker room.
Leadership on that defense.
Right.
There's leadership on that. The Hall of Famers on that
That's
defense.
what leaders were, Stephen A.
Shannon, this is what I want to ask you, though. What is more concerning right now? Is it Aaron Rodgers' lack of leadership? Because we've heard whispers of that in the media for years and years and years, or his diminished play?
Well, you cannot be the best leader, but if you can play your tail off, guys will follow you.
That's right.
And right now, he's not good enough to overcome. His team, his defense isn't good enough to overcome his poor play. There have been times that the defense was able to overcome. When you go back and look at the Baltimores and you look at the Seattle, the Legion of Boom, you look at Tampa, those defenses were so great, they were able to overcome poor quarterback play. Right. At this present time, I'm not saying down the road they won't get better, Stephen A., but when you look at it right now, that defense can't overcome Aaron's poor play. Is he a bad? I don't think he's the greatest leader, because what should have happened is that he should have been there for that mandatory minicamp, working on things that can help speed up the process so when they get in a situation, he knows that back shoulder. He threw the ball so far inside, Gilly was an easy interception. When he missed Garrett Wilson, those are things that you work on in OTAs and you work on in minicamps because you don't have familiarity with these guys. But I think it's more of his diminished play. Because you can be a poor leader. But if you can play, Saturday know this. If you can play, guys going to follow you. Guys like, I don't care about how good he is or rah, get us guys, get us X, Y, and Z. But if you can play the game, guys will follow you. And right now,
42
his play
That's
doesn't
right.
match up with what we thought it would for an Aaron Rodgers.
That's right. 42 times in the last 2 games he's been blitzed. QBR of 15, and then 6+ rushers, QBR of 5. That they have no answer for the blitz. That's play. Ain't got to do with leaderships. You got to figure out how to fix that play. Otherwise, you're going nowhere. That's the problem, right? That's the main crux of the issue is performance on the field isn't good enough. Their defense has given them chances 2 weeks in a row to win. They haven't accomplished it.
Really interesting insight on the coach.
You wouldn't dare think about blitzing Aaron Rodgers. There are
Never.
some guys you wouldn't dare even
Never.
think about it.